hell. And when you think portals to hell, it's like all straight down, like there's a big hell. It's like, no. It's all dimensions, densities, and all that. It's the lower dimension. And there's a place it's over near Czechoslovakia, and it's called the Houska Castle. Now, when you see a picture of this place, it's like, how they built this place? I mean, it is on steep. Like the cliffs, they're so steep, and it's just like a castle on it. Like, I've been building things like this for 21 years, and I'm like, how the hell do they do this? Well, the Nazis found it. Because remember, Hitler was all about the occult and, summoning the whole black magic and, just pure evil. Because he wanted to overtake the world. Well, there was that Houska Castle, there was a pit where they would lower people down there, like take people that had life sentences. That, okay, if we lower you down and when you get to the bottom and let us know how deep it is, bring you back up and you're free to go. They took one guy down there. 15 seconds later, he's screaming bloody murder, right? So they bring him back up. He's a young guy. Brought him back up. He's about 70 years old. After 15 seconds, he's all gray and everything like this. They put him in a nut house, dead. It's that frightening. I mean, there are some evil, evil places on this earth.
So it's more dense, but time is longer, correct?
What's that?
So it's a lower realm, which is more dense, which means the time is longer, right? Is that why he aged?
Oh, no, scared shitless.
Oh, wait, what?
You're talking, I mean, whatever's down there, they'd have winged beasts coming out and circling the castle. People think that's all just, mumbo jumbo and all that. Everything you thought that wasn't real is real. Due to one thing, manifestation. If there's enough people to manifest something, it'll happen. And that's the problem with the whole prayer and this and that. If we all just got together and we manifested, like everybody just said, you know what? The religions, the churches, and all that said, you know what? How about this? How about we get together as humanity, put all those differences aside? Came together, love, light, everything, and we all manifested a better world. They'd be gone, and they know it. That's why they keep on adding division. That's why, like right now, you keep on seeing them do the same shit. Division, 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 division. And people still fall for it.
You think that has to do with the fluoride? You think it has a lot to do with the brainwashing, programming, just generation?
Well, when you think fluoride, remember you go to the dentist and use fluoride, like, oh, we're gonna clean your teeth and everything. Worst thing you could ever do.
Worst.
Because what is in your teeth? That's why when they say, oh, we're gonna go by dental records, right? They don't go by, oh, well, how do their teeth look? A couple of teeth missing, but oh, that's them. No, in your tooth is the most dense DNA in your body. So you check your DNA.
Oh.
That's where the densest part of your DNA are. They're in your teeth. Because what do? When you go to the dentist, they're like, oh, you have a root canal. They drill it out. They put metal in there. Start to go crazy.
Oh.
They're all in on it. Because even dentistry, falls big pharma.
Does that have anything to do with Epstein's obsession with the dental chairs?
No.
No.
That has to do with how far he goes back. See, this is pre-Roman times, right? They were the Etruscans, the sea people. right? Now the Etruscans, they were the ones that the Romans always copied after, because the Romans aren't like the Romans are all like everything's about Rome and Greco-Roman. No, the Etruscans, the Romans ripped everything off from the Etruscans. Even the goddess of sewers. I mean, they had a goddess of sewers. Yeah. I found that to be funny too. I'm like, you guys are worshiping shit. It's like, this is great. You guys fall for anything. And what they do is the Etruscans were the first people or beings to put a bridge inside of a mouth. Because like you get a bridge done and all that. Because they were all about taking care of their teeth and all this other stuff. So they were the first ones that did that. They were the pioneers of dentistry, were the Etruscans.
Yep. So is that actually a good thing to have the bridge there? What they were doing, or no?
A bridge. I mean, if you're missing a tooth, and they want to bridge it, you want to bridge between this tooth and that tooth. They do it now still. They'll put a bridge in your mouth, but they would do it in like gold and all that.
Metal, yeah.
But they wouldn't use like a negative metal, like a lead or anything that'll just eat away. And the Etruscans, what they would do is they would, like, especially with Epstein. I know this is going to sound really, really, really sickening, but what they would do is, if you saw pictures of the real Epstein, like this Epstein here, that is not Epstein. Not at all. There are pictures of the real Epstein, and he had like that Tennessee tuxedo on, all denim and all that when he was partying with Trump, and Trump had a pink tie on.
Yeah.
And if you notice when he smiled, he had really small teeth. Really small. There's a reason behind that. They would take children's teeth and they would have them put in because they were able to eat flesh easier with smaller teeth.
Oh.
Because nobody said this was going to be pretty. And they're like, when they feed, when they feed bodies to pigs and all that, and they take all out of the teeth, it's not just because they can't digest them, but they can use them somewhere else. Because the highest concentration of DNA is in teeth. And who actually messes with the whole, with the teeth, with the DNA? The master geneticists, the Draco reptilians, and the Anunnaki. They are the master geneticists of all this. They're way smarter than we think. I mean, these beings are like brilliant, but they're just savages. It's just so disturbing that, I mean, there's just a lot that's just disturbing in it all. But like they said, they can't tell everybody everything, but we can, and what it'll do is it'll help us with the healing, because it's not like we're going to get this just slapped right on us at once, and if you think about it, the greatest part about this is that we actually had a bunch of patriots from all across the world come together and say, you know what? Fuck this. Let's take them out. Because 2022, that was the return of the Anunnaki. They were coming back.
They were?
Yes. That's why everybody's going to Argentina to Antarctica. That's where the ships crashed in the War of 1492. What happened in 1492 again? Didn't somebody sail across the Atlantic and they're like, "Oh yeah, we found some land," and
Columbus?
what 3 ships did he use?
I know the names.
Do you want to know what ships the Anunnaki used? The Nina, the Pina, the Santa Maria.
Those are the same names.
Exactly. So how has history lied to us? He lied to us about everything. That's where they're frozen in Antarctica. But if you notice, they're getting thawing out. Not good.
Now, what was the plan with if they were going to be thawed and they would be released? What was their original? Didn't they create us, the Anunnaki?
They created our meat suit.
Oh.
They created our vehicles. Because this whole Adam and Eve and all that bullshit. It's like, so what you're saying is that, okay, there were Adam and Eve, and then all of a sudden there were all these other people. So you created the book of creation off of incest. Right?
Oh, that may, yeah.
Because Eve was Adam's daughter.
Wait, I didn't know that.
The mother was Lilith. And anyways, it's like, don't eat the fruit of knowledge, right? So the woman does. It's like, well, if you have all these trees, why can't you eat off the fruit of knowledge? Because they want to keep you dumbed down. It's all bullshit. All of it. Because if you notice, which one of the genders do they keep down on a regular basis?
Women.
Exactly. Why? They don't want to have any. They don't want to have any. If you look at the Vatican, there's no women there. There's no women anywhere. Because who are the women?
The real creators?
Yes. Women are the ones that create life. That's what I'll never understand. How guys just treat women and all that. It's like, guys, they're our creators. So everything here is all fucking backwards. Like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, probably the one that gave birth to both. Makes sense. Best way to answer that little riddle right there.
My brain's rewiring right now. It all comes from an original creator. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right.
And the thing is that when you think about original creator, the original creator was all about, having the mother goddess come in as well. Exactly, Karen. Because the heart energy, if you think about it, without our heart energy, we're nothing. We're nothing without a heart energy. Because if you think about it, like the toroidal field, how everything goes in, right? Where does it meet? It meets in the heart.
It's also in the middle of the chakras.